Choi, Vince, Exanity Bart, King John, and Vince.
Ah, there you go. So that's the real one. Okay, so for the side of Kingsmen, we have Dispenser, Nazmi, Baby Boy, that name, Getsimov, that Steel Series, and Hannibal.
And knowing that Nasmi and Getsimov are brothers.
Ooh.
They are really brothers in real life.
So, you can't say brother from another mother, it's brother from the same mother.
Alright, so Choi just checking up mid, and I think the terrorist side will go push B, or maybe
an aggressive B rush, but they do have that one smoke to go for a split. 1-2 coming through tunnels and then coming in from mid, but Dispenser, wow, the kill onto Vince might, just beg them to go for that a push, but checking out where they are right now, it looks like it's going to be bomb site B. It's only Choi defending his side. Oh no, he's gonna get pincered in.
He sees one, he sees two, but Dispenser dispensed the head of Choi.
Yes, so he can't capitalize any of that. Asia Y there with a very sneaky position, but the opponents, or the side of Kingsmen, have already, stand their ground in bomb site B. They already have control of it, and it looks like Hasleft are on the offensive to go for that retake.
Wow, gets him off with
Backstab.
the backstab, killing Aki there, and a backstab also. Let's see if he can kill Asia Y. 1 vs 4 situation here. 9-5 HP for Asia Y, but gets him off with a double kill, killing Asia Y, and secures the round also by 1-0.
So that was a misplay there coming in from Hasleft. First of all, they had 3 people in A-Law. Also, this is actually a default, a standard play. If you're gonna push in as CT, you actually put 3 people in A-Law, and then after, 10-15 seconds, you immediately rotate that one guy to A short or mid, because you're expecting the rush. And then if there's no rush, you should, reinforce the other entrances of the side. They didn't do that. They got one man immediately off their own roster, and it was just Choi, defending a 4-man push into B, and he couldn't get the headshots that he needed, so it was an easy take there coming in from the side of Kingsmen.
Let's go Choi. He hears the footsteps of Kingsman. Let's see what can he do about this push, and the flash is now up. Let's see Choi just being passive and stuff. But here we go,
Getsimov though, gets a little bit tagged there.
And knowing that he's the one of the best snipers here in the Philippines, but Asia Y killing Getsimov with the CZ also, and Exanity! Wow! 4 vs 3, and the Deagles are doing it.
Wow, that was, I don't know, it just looked like there wasn't enough smokes there, or nades coming from the side of Kingsman.
And Aki with a double kill there.
Yeah, and then Asia Y getting, that was Getsimov actually getting tagged quite a bit, as he did get punished because no one actually, provided him with any support. So their A-house control was very non-existent.
2 boost from Commentators. Let's see if Asia Y can kill someone, and Baby Boy. Let's see upper tunnels, but Vince is right there, just waiting patiently inside that smoke.
Yes, so it looks like Baby Boy here might just be looked to rattle, the minds of Hasleft. Say that we're here in upper tunnels, try to rotate, and then we'll come right at you. Alright, but it looks like it might be another mid to B smoke here coming in from the side of Kingsman. So there's the default nades or default smokes that will be covering all of mid, so they're just gonna force in with that Tech 9.
Mid to B push there.
He's the one in window.
Dispense choice head, let's see. And that's the retake. Oh, maybe or not. But, again, Getsimov just backstabbing everyone. Vince, they're just checking upper tunnels. Nasmi trying to defend, but
he gets tagged.
Let's see. 1 vs 4 situation there. Vince is just there waiting at upper tunnels with 36 HP left in his pocket with an SMG also. And Vince not backing off, just trying to be a Spartan.
Yes, and well, it looks like Vince, unless he can get like multiple headshots in a fast amount of time, it won't be that retake for him. So he's okay with just actually saving all of his utility here. But you know what? Getsimov is right there. Did see him.
And Getsimov got 3 kills also.
Yeah, so he got the hat trick. And I don't know, it just looks like it's, again, the misplacement of the personnel coming in from the side of Hasleft. Like, they know that Kingsmen in that earlier round went for that mid to B smoke and was really successful for them. So they could have actually, you know, like put 2 people in bomb site.
Here we go. That's the push for Kingsmen. He sees the guy at the pit, but Dispenser just finding someone in Hannibal with a double killing Asurai and Exsanity. 2 versus 4 situation. Choi and Vince. That's the rotation coming from those 2 players. But nice smoke coming from Kingsman, just blocking off Vince and Choi's view, but gets him off again. Goes down. 2 versus 3 situation there. Choi with 9 HP left in his pocket. Will he get the enough kills for them to win this round?
No, it doesn't look like it. The Molotov will just stop them right off the bat. And, well, this is an eco for them. They did buy up some form of, you know, weapons with the pistols. And, well, they did get off this scout coming in from Getsimov. They should just save this and I think, you know, allow themselves to be able to buy up for the next round. Actually, they can buy for the next round even if they lose this round. So,
Alright, so
they should just go in for the exit frags probably.
Let's see. And the 4th round goes to Kingsman 3-1. And Kingsman just proving themselves that they are one of the best teams here in the Philippines.
Yeah, it just looks like I feel like Hasleft is a bit nervous right now.
Or intimidated maybe,
They did kinda, you know, are being a bit too lax with their rotations.
Let's see. The 2012 ACG champions, the Hasleft team, can they beat?
Yeah, there's an up in Getsimov's hands though. So we might see him, you know, try to go for those aggressive entry frags. But it looks like Hasleft aren't gonna fall for it as they do just maintain these passive positions. But Choi here, it looks like he wants to defend this mid with that scout, but if he does get, you know, overrun, he will open up that mid, and then it's another mid to B push coming in from Kingsman's side. And with their positioning, 4 people in that left side going into bomb site B, that might be another mid to B push here. So we'll see right now as they are setting up the nades, but it might just be a fake because Kingsmen also have that in their arsenal of strategies.
Alright, so here we go. That's the smoke coming from the Commentators side, or the Hasleft team, just to fend off the push of Kingsmen. And 50 seconds left in the clock. There's no push that is happening for those teams.
Baby
and Baby Boy gets the kill to Vince. 5 versus 4 situation. Entry frag though.
And it's going to be Choi yet again defending
getting
B.
tagged! 8 HP left.
That's not gonna matter unless he can defend these 3 people coming in from mid right now.
Wow, in your face, Asurai gets the kill, but Hannibal just letting his team go inside B side. But 2 versus 4 here, Aki and Asurai.
Yeah.
It's a very awkward position.
Well,
very sad.
Their opponents have set up quite a bit of smokes, and they have like 2, even 3 Molotovs there. So if they try to push this site right here, it's not gonna be effective. So the smart decision would be just to save their armor as well as their rifles.
Yeah, and another free round for Team Kingsman. 2 kills from Hannibal there, and 4-1 now.
I think since, you know, Kingsmen are this aggressive right now, they are stomping Hasleft for, you know, the early stages of the or the earlier rounds. It should be, you know, that Hasleft have nothing to lose actually right now, so they can just, you know, go for an aggressive smoke, actually push into lower tunnels, might catch off, you know, some of the Kingsmen players, or even, you know, try to go for that double boost in mid, because there are people who are actually on that Xbox side, on that upper, on that suicide area. Asurai here though
can kill Getsimov here, but scoping in a different position though.
Yeah, so there's no smoke coming in from the side of Kingsmen as they do leave that nade or C4 into the hands of Hannibal for now.
Let's see.
Getsimov though.
If Asurai will pick.
Asurai, oh, he didn't peek at the right time. He could have gotten Getsimov there as he was just jumping up and down in suicide.
So let's see, and that's a rotation.
But it's not going to be another mid to be here coming in from Kingsman. Hasleft should know this already. Reinforce that mid rather than just allowing, you know, Choi to defend himself. Asurai is not, you know, surviving as much as possible, or as long as possible rather.
Same strategy now for Kingsman, just pushing that strategy and won't. Well,
Well, we do
Wait,
see
wait,
that
wait.
Gaon or Xanity or Bart here gets the kill with
Bart.
the P250. So that
Hi,
P250 in close range is pretty deadly, and it just looked like Nazmi wasn't prepared for the multiple, or rather the barrage of hits.
And let's see, Bart is Slimcho. And
Oh,
King John
Slimchio.
is Johnny. Hello, guys.
Right.
And that's the...
So it looks like Kingsmen here are
Nades.
gonna push for that A short.
Here we go. Choi, can he kill the 3 players off Kingsman? He sees one, and now he sees the Choi
gets him
kills
off.
one, but Choi missing those shots, and 2 players are now inside platforms now, and Baby Boy goes down. 1 versus 3 situation, and nice defense there by Hasleft, just preventing Kingsman's push into A. 4-2 now.
Yeah, that just felt like a solo queue push,
Yeah.
a matchmaking push. Like, okay, are we gonna go for A shard? There's not enough time. Let's just go in.
Yes.
No flashes. Just that one smoke that actually still leaves us exposed. So that was a really bit, risky coming in from the side of Kingsman there. So
Yeah.
they do get punished, and Asia Wide right off the bat actually gets heavily tagged to down to 10 HP. But he does have that AWP. Can go for a much more, safer spot. AWP still does, that one shot, one kill.
Let's see,
At
Asia
range.
wide, and 2 people are now out in middle.
If you can find it though.
Let's see, he
good shot.
sees one but misses the shot with that up. 10 HP left for Asia Y now. 3 people are just there waiting, patiently waiting there. He sees
Oh,
one. Baby
wow.
Boy gets the head of his.
Choi, that was
Choi.
such a bad position from him. I mean, he showed the side of his body, and Baby Boy, he already knew that he was peeking. He had the peeker's advantage as well as, knowing where Choi was. It was a really awkward position there coming in from Choi, and it's going to be just Vince defending, but wow.
The spray and praying is not working for Vince now. 1 versus 4. Xanity will just,
Yeah, and
Save.
and El Barto here, Slim Chio is
No.
going to just
No.
save.
No.
I don't think you can,
Yeah, I know. I'm not
imitate Homer Simpson.
Yeah, can you?
I don't think anyone can imitate Homer Simpson, man.
Alright. I can imitate Maggie though.
You just gotta suck on a pacifier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just. But
give me a pacifier.
yeah, but back again to the situation at hand here for Hasleft. Unless Kingsmen go in for another A push or A short push, it looks like Hasleft have no answer for how Kingsmen are, repeatedly pushing from that lower mid to B push, as well as coming in from the tunnels. I mean, they don't put out the nades enough, or they don't have enough information to actually went throughout the nades to heavily tag the members of
Yeah.
Kingsmen, or even, flashing just to stop their push.
Alright, so as you can see, Hasleft is very poor right now with just P250s and 1 AK for El Barto.
Yeah, and it looks like they're gonna go for a Hail Mary push here onto
Oh, wow,
A short.
Dispenser!
or A-long.
Dispense 2 people, 3 kill by Dispenser there.
Oh, gets him off here in a really nice position
He
to
sees
get some
one.
shots.
Ooh,
He gets the
killing
one, and it's
Asia
only
right
Vince
there.
alive for the defense here. But he gets the headshot onto Nazmi, though he knows that people are gonna be hunting him down. And you know what, Kingsman? They have the resources to just
Push.
allow themselves to die
Yes.
and then just keep starving out Hasleft. Though Hasleft do have this one silver lining in this 2-6 standing right now. They have, that loss reward that will
Yeah.
allow them to, if they lose the one round, they can fully save the next round and then buy up for the following round after that. But Ishiwai gets killed by gets him off, and that will just allow them to get bomb site B without any hassle. So I think here Hasleft, they just have to save their weapons. Honestly,
Here we go, Vince.
They can't-
now just peeking on platform now.
it's gonna be a very difficult task for them to actually get this bomb site B. 5 people are here from the side of Kingsman.
Yes, here we go. If they can retake this B side, and Vince just not going inside B, just waiting patiently, but Nasmi getting the head of Vince there. 2 versus 3 situation. El Barto, where are you, my friend? El
One
Barto
alive,
kills
gets the
one.
headshot,
1 versus 2.
2v1.
19 HP left for El Barto right now, but after 8 rounds of grueling action.
So, honestly, I think they should have just saved those
Yeah.
4 people. Because, first of all, there was 4 of the Kingsmen roster in that bomb site B area, plus the 1 man in upper tunnels. and
Ooh.
they had a lot, like all of the utility they could have. They had flashes, they had
Full
nades,
nades,
and smokes.
everything.
So going in for that retake was not the smartest of decisions. Granted, you do make it a little bit expensive to the side of Kingsmen, but they have so much money from the plants, from the rounds that they win, that it is, much more of a deficit here for Hasleft to actually lose, those 4 people. They could have just saved, and then they had enough money to buy the nades, buy kits, and if they had one person, to die, one person could just drop them the weapon that they saved. So right now, it's just going to look that Hasleft are starved out for their items, because look at that, only few pistol buys and armors, and that's not going to be enough from the side of Kingsmen, who have AWPs, Molotovs, all of the utility that they could use as we are starting off into the 10th round.
Alright, so let's see, guys, if Aki or Johnny can defend this push coming from Kingsman side, and Nasmi is now out. Aki sees what he sees there, and he kills Nasmi there, but gets him off. One of the best. Wow, 2 kills from Johnny there, killing Gatimov and Nasmi. The brothers are now down, but Baby Boy sees one.
2v4 though.
And the double kill there by Barto.
Well, I think it was just Kingsmen, mixing up their strategy. Just looked like they were a bit too... it looks like they... Hey, dude, come on. We've been going to beat too much. We've been winning too many rounds. Let's try going A.
Yes,
and then
exactly.
when they go A, that's the position wherein, well, Hasleft have that chance, because... I don't know, it just looks like Kingsmen have still yet to fully develop their A plays in the T side, so we'll have to see if, I'm wrong about that when we go into the later rounds where they're still on that T side.
Alright, so Kingsman's decision now, don't go to A anymore. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose in that area.
Exactly. I mean, they haven't lost a single round when they went to B, so, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Don't change it up. But John here though is in a very sneaky position. I like this boost. This will allow him to actually, see people coming in from mid, but Kingsmen look like they want to fake.
Can he?
Bart here though. Or sorry, Simshia.
Nasmi! Oh! Nasmi with that reaction, killing Xanity there. 4 versus 5 situation.
The push!
And that's the push coming from Kingsman. Just Dispenser just looking onto his side. But Choi is right there, waiting, patiently waiting. Kills 1, kills 2. But Baby Boy with a headshot, killing Choi too. Asia and Vill, the only men remaining for Team Hasleft now rather. Gets him off, trying to kill 1 with that. Wow, Dragon Lore.
Yeah, I know. He's the
Asia
one.
kills
Now it's a 1v1.
One-on-one situation here. Best sniper of Philippines.
Yeah, Asia Y just had
Asia
the earlier position there.
Yes, exactly.
But that was a really nice play there, coming actually from Kingsman. They knew that they could, play with the minds of Hasleft and force that bomb site A.
From
From
2-7, the score is now down at 4-7 now.
Yeah, but again, that was just Asia Y stepping up for his team. There was still and actually Choi as well. He was a really good defender, but that Molotov actually made him doubt his positioning, because it was either he just stay in that spot until he could reload, or he actually goes out into the the vision of his opponents, the Kingsman side, and just Hail Mary shots with his secondary, and it didn't work out well for him. He got immediately, I think, headshotted, or his head was taken clean off by Nasmi. But with that, it shall actually force Kingsman here with very low economy. They can go for the Rec 9 push, the rushing.
Alright, so let's see
Get
the
forced
stats
by that,
for
but
tonight.
we'll see.
Asia Y together with Vince with 7 frags. Meanwhile, on the Kingsman side, Dispenser and Getsimov just carrying Kingsman with 12 and 11 frags.
Yes, they did get quite a bit of fragging, as they did, I believe, catch off Choi as well as Aki in that bomb site B. Or Johnny in bomb site B. So it was a really awkward situation for them, but they are able to stack up their economy. But
yes, exactly, and I think this push will be at B, and
Not a lot of dedication here coming from the side of Kingsmen, so it's not gonna be the full buys coming in from them. Just the force, and they'll see if they can get this site here.
but Vince with a very nice position kills 2.
1 HP!
Kills 2 heads. Vince now sees 1, kills 3.
Gets the
Baby
bomb down.
Boy, what are you gonna do? Baby Boy takes some damage, and Vince with 4 kills there. Very nice kill from Vince, and that's the nice rush for Kingsman, just making everything fast.
Yeah, if only Vince wasn't in that well-positioned angle in window, it would have been, Kingsmen were just looking to get that bomb plant down so they could have more utility to buy up. But Getsimov still gets his AWP. If he can get a really nice angle here, he can make it into a 4v5 really, really quick, and it just might be as awkward as it is again for... Oh, he might see it!
Oh,
no,
misses the shot! But gets him off, it's okay. Baby Boy kills 1, but Aishawai with a refrag killing Dispenser also. And let's see, Aishawai just peeking onto that little
peak spot there.
Yes, exactly. And Baby Boy with the jump
I
there.
think Baby Boy knew that Asia is in that angle right there.
Yeah. Aishawai
Sees
sees
the head.
the head,
Oh!
but Baby Boy, 1 shot, 1 kill, killing Aishawai with a headshot. 3 versus 4 situation. Let's see, Hannibal just flashing, just making fake flash there. But Baby Boy kills 2 now, kills 3 rather.
Yes, and it's just going to be Kingsman will reset the economy of Hasleft unless, El Barto Sanity here is gonna be, getting the heads. Gets the kill onto Getsimov, now making it to a 3v2. But look at this. Sneaky beaky by Nazmi goes for the backstab.
Coming from behind, kills 2 and secures the round. 8-5 now, and a very nice backstab there by Nasimi, just cutting 2 players off guard.
So, did say that would have resetted their economy, but within those 2 rounds, look like Hasleft have built up some. It's not enough for that all of them will be able to get the nades that they need. It's going to be a fast here by Kingsman, though.
So Baby Boy is leading the push, kills 1,
Oh, they're lining up!
but spray and pray coming from those players, and now gets him with that 1 deagle. Let's see, gets the AK of his comrade. If he can kill Choi, he sees the head of Choi, and yes, he kills Choi now. 10 HP left for Getsimov. 2 full HP for Team Hasleft, which is Aishawai with an up and Vince with an M4. Let's see, Getsimov, a very nice possession, but Aishawai getting that upper hand. Let's see.
Yeah, his upper hand.
Upper. Pun intended again.
Pun intended. But, now it looks like Getsimov here will go for a sneaky position.
He sees.
Vince sees him though. There's the flash. Okay. I actually lost sight of Vince there for a while as well.
Too. So Vince getting the kill. 6-8 now. Last round of the
first half.
First half, let's see.
As, it looked like Kingsmen were actually winning in the earlier rounds of the first half. Now, as we do get into the last round, 6-8 by Hasleft. So they're not going to allow Kingsmen to just breeze through this first map. They really want to be able to make it hell for Kingsmen or actually even win the series.
Yes, exactly.
And I believe they do, because Vince here is the main man for, Hasleft. If he can shine, Hasleft will shine.
With a wreck and just wrecking everyone. That's the smoke coming from his comrade. And now, CD base is now off. But Vince, a very nice position coming from the plant. Sees 1, but Hannibal wrecking 2 heads.
Yes, it's again, I would say just Hasleft, not enough people in bomb site B. So, yeah, they switch it up to Vince. He got a 4 or 3 kill when Kingsmen were rushing, but that was when Kingsmen don't have any utility and weapons. So it made them a little bit awkward. And looks like it's going to be the retake here from the side of Hasleft. There's a headshot on the Hannibal though. Ooh, nice.
But it's in 1-on-1 position now. King John.
He's trying to look.
Let's see.
Sees it.
Ooh, wrecking Kingsman's face, and that round goes to Kingsman, and the first half
has ended. Still, that is a 6-9. It would have been much more favorable for side of Hasleft if they got that 8-7. Just one more round. So Alright, so welcome back. So you saw there our very awesome halftime advertisement brought to you by CSGO Lounge.
Hashtag production value. We have that.
Yes, we do.
Alright, so here we go. The second half of the first game, of the first map, of the Season 2 of the Minasi CSGO Shootout Finals. Let's see. Vince getting that first blood.
Yeah, first blood. I
First
like that.
blood.
Hashtag
blood.
casting terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see now.
So it looks like it could be a split here from a long to a short. So it might be fast and furious here coming in from the side of Hasleft. Now they're on the T side, and we know that Hasleft's strategy is to allow his, or Vince's strategy here is to let his
Do you
teammates
see the
die.
head? Wow,
And he goes in
Hannibal
for the entry frags.
with an accuracy kills one, but Asurai coming from behind 3-1 situation. Asurai
Oh!
killing Hannibal there. 4 versus 2. Nasmi and Baby Boy is the only man left for Team Kingsmen. Baby Boy will go to a long side, but Nasmi just waiting patiently here in CD base. And El Barto securing
Oh,
the
he
round.
jumps from heaven!
Let's see. And now Vince just releasing the action star in him. He jumped and he scores.
Alright, so they did some, action star strats there.
Yes. So shout out to Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, Expendables, man.
Yeah.
I mean it's not a team, it's the movie. So we do see here that there is the UMP
Wow.
for Barto as well as the Mac 10 for Choi. Actually, they switch it up because Vince did get tagged heavily quite a bit there. Was it Hannibal who tagged him? No, it wasn't.
I like that skin, Ian Ryder though. It's like Voltron.
Yeah, man, that's... Well, I mean, come on. Mac 10, the run-and-gun weapon.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get a skin that, looks for speed.
Yeah, Mac 10.
So with that in mind, Hasleft actually gets themselves a pretty clean
If you wanted to run
intro here into a long.
Yeah,
But
so
wow, with that,
Nasmi-
Nasmi gets a headshot.
There we go. 3 versus 2 situation. Where are those people? And Nasmi. Let's see, Baby Boy coming from short now, just waiting patiently there. Will he?
He's trying to
Kill
look
one
for
or
the
two?
angles.
7-9, and I think that's the save coming from Kingsmen. They will not risk everything. They're ahead. That's okay.
Not just slightly ahead though, but
Yeah.
if they did lose, that pistol round, and with this they did force buy into that next round, so it shall allow them to, I think, buy up for the 4th round in the second half.
Yeah.
But they do get themselves the Mac 10 and that AK in the right positions. It could spell disaster for the side of Hasleft, so we'll see if they do, capitalize on this later on.
And let's see now, 8-9 is the score in favor of Kingsmen. And will they buy enough guns? Do they have the money? Let's see.
I don't think they do.
They don't have the money.
So they'll be able to buy for the next round.
Yes. And
Yeah.
let's see.
Ooh, he gets tagged though, Nasmi. I think that's what. Yeah, that was the AWP coming out of Choi.
Yes, it is. So Nasmi just waiting with a Mac 10 run by. If you want speed, use Mac 10.
Yeah, Neon Rider, dude.
Yeah.
It's all you need to know. So I like this from Hannibal as well as. Oh wait, where is he? Hannibal and Dispenser. So if Dispenser dies, Hannibal can go in for
Yeah.
the refrags.
It's like saying, I got your back, bro. I got your
Yeah,
back.
the crossfire of death, man.
Yeah.
But with that said and done, it looks like it's going to be an A pusher coming in from the side of Hasleft. Bomb is outside A house though. Asia Y is very
Let's see.
careful.
He sees Hannibal. He sees the head of Hannibal. But 2 versus 1.
Oh,
he
headshot!
kills one. But Hannibal. What?
So he just
That's so
went
funny,
in. Yeah, he just went in a little bit too aggressive there.
Yeah.
He didn't expect, 2 members from Hasleft gonna push in from that A house
Yes,
side.
exactly. And Nasmi. That's a rotation coming from him. From A short, Choi killing Baby Boy, and with his brother gets him off, and very nice decision, just saving again for the next round, just tying up the score from 9, from 7-2, from 9-9.
Yeah.
And that's the power of your former ACG champions. That's the power of the southern people, or the Cebuanos. And Vince sees the head. 2 versus 1 here, just trying to one-tap everyone. Let's see if he can kill someone. And
wow.
Vince killing one. Let's see if he can kill Getsimov. Also 17 HP left for Getsimov, but where is Getsimov? Let's see, and that's the headshot coming from Getsimov. 1 versus 2, but the bomb will explode, and that round goes to Hasleft.
That was pretty crazy. They're coming in from Vince. I mean, you expect the 2v1 to actually be won by Kingsmen there.
It was like, dude, just come on, just back.
Yeah, granted though, that was a pretty, I don't know, miscoordinated 2v1 there from the side of Kingsmen. They just got punished, but you know, Vince, he didn't pick the correct spot.
Wow,
and
Choi killing killing Nasmi there with a wall bang. 4 versus 5 now, and 4 AKs and 1 op for Team Hasleft.
Yeah. And this is actually where Hasleft shine. They're not heavily CT-sided. I mean, they're not a CT kind of team. It looks like they, you know, just thrive in the chaos wherein they're on that T side, T spawn.
Yes, exactly.
T side area, right?
And meanwhile, Aishawai kills too.
Yes, and now it's going to be only Hannibal and Spencer alive. Can they go for the retake, or will you set up this crossfire and save their weapons? So
and they're gonna save Night Decision coming from them, just saving all those economy. Dispenser with no money together with Hannibal also.
Yes. So now Hasleft winning quite a bit of rounds into the second half, and they'll be able to actually stack up quite a bit of money right now. So Kingsmen, they do need to at least make it expensive, or you know, win the rounds.
And 9-9 now. 10-9 rather, and for the very first time, Hasleft
will be able to outround. Is that even a term? Outround Kingsmen.
I don't know. It's a new word now. And okay,
Aishawai though.
Aishawai. That is okay.
Yeah.
At least you have the score though. 10-9 now.
So they were just hoping to go in for, you know, the hunt, but well, it just wasn't enough people. They're coming in from Hasleft's side. They didn't want to lose the AWP or the other AKs, so they're okay with just Aishawai going down right there. So we do start it off right now. So we do see that Kingsmen did buy 2 FAMASs, 2 rifles in their hands, and the 1 UMP.
Alright, so here we go. Aki just finding someone to kill, but let's see. El Barbo is waiting there in A-Long together with Choi, and just blocking Choi's view there on upper tunnels.
Yes, but with that in mind, there's still plenty of time on the clock. I think it's just Hasleft testing out the waters here to see where, you know, Kingsmen are. Get that information to see if there's is there enough people in B to make it difficult for Hasleft to go in for the push. And we'll see as they do just burst out of bomb site, or a house rather.
He sees one dispenser just dispensing those players there.
Oh, nice flash!
All people are now Flash El Barto with low HP left. 2 kills from dispenser. 3 versus 2 situation. And where are those people? And now Vince coming from behind again. He checked Goose. He sees no one. He sees the head of Getsimov. He sees the head of Nasmi. Let's see if he can see the head of Dispenser right now.
For the spray.
Wow.
And that shall be the hat trick.
Coming from Vince.
Wow, Vince there. It looked like Hasleft were about to lose that round as Dispenser actually stepping up, you know, lighting up the members of Hasleft literally with his AK or his rifle, as well as that well-timed flash actually.
Alright, so Hasleft is now back in the game from 7-2. The score now is 11-9 in favor of Hasleft, and Choi killing the El Capitan, which is Hannibal now, and Choi with a double kill there. Let's see if he can kill someone also, but Dispenser killing Choi with a deagle.
So that shall be the AWP saved here by Kingsmen. Will they go in for, you know, the retake? It is a 3v3 situation. Baby Boy did pick up that AK-47 from Vince, but without any armor. Yeah, but without any armor, the aim punch is too real, as well as there's still quite a bit of utility for the side of Hasleft there.
The accuracy of those Hasleft people is very, very strong. Just one-tapping everyone. And let's see, Dispenser with 1 kill only, in knowing that Choi kills 2. One sniper Dispenser kills one. El Barto goes down, but it's not enough for him to win this round. He sees Asia while let's see who's gonna win, AK or up, but Asia Y kills 2. 12-9 now in favor of Hasleft.
He was looking for that post to shield him, but you know what? It's a wooden post, man. It's not a steel post that can defend you as the bullets are just, you know, dashing through. But again, we were talking about a while ago wherein, you know, it is the T side who has most control of the Dust 2 map, you know, before they go in for the push.
Right.
So Hasleft are using this to their advantage, and of course they are. Actually, most, you know, PH teams are actually T-sided in Dust 2. It's the invert, but
as you can see, Vince has gotten tagged, but gets him on kills one. Aki is now dead for Team Hasleft. And let's see, Xanity just waiting that fire.
Yeah, so Kingsmen
to
here
get extinguished.
Yes, so Kingsmen here looking a little bit strong as we do come into the 22nd round. They did get the kill onto Johnny there, as Hasleft's members are a little bit tagged, especially Vince. Still a 5v4, but this number advantage might just allow Kingsmen to be able to finish off this round here. But you still can't, you know, put out of the equation how strong Choi is on that initial opping, and Vince with very insane entry fragging as well.
Yes, exactly, and very nice crossfire there by Hannibal and Baby Boy just waiting there at middle. But let's see now, Asia Y is now pushing short.
I believe Hannibal there heard the footsteps and just said, hey dude, throw out your Molotov. Okay, he heard retreating footsteps, but it looks like it's going to be the A push here from the side of Hasleft.
So let's see, Hannibal can hear the footsteps of Team Hasleft now, and let's see if he can just defend everyone. He sees Asia Y. Asia Y goes down, and let's see, 3 versus 2 situation. Choi and Vince, where are you, my friends? Choi is just waiting there at the car, but let's see.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty funny thing that happened to Asia Y. He was throwing. Oh wait, before that,
he kills one. Choi, that's in Rack 9, but Baby Boy.
Yes, so Baby Boy there just capitalizing on Choi, looking into the man in a sight. So back to what I was saying, Asia Y, he got punished there because I believe he got the C4. He actually dropped down into boost spot outside of CT, and he was throwing the C4 over to his teammate and got caught off.
Alright, so 12-10 now, very close game for these two players.
So with that though, there's still quite a bit of economy here for Hasleft, so they can buy actually a double upset from Choi and Aki. So it will be, I thought it was going to be
really
the up welcome in
an
mid.
orthodox strategy there for Team Hasleft right now, but Aki, let's see, and Vince killing one, but there's someone right there just waiting. And Dispenser goes down also, but let's see, gets him off from car. 4 people from Team Hasleft. He kills 1, let's see, and he kills 2. Can he kill 3? Let's see, gets him out, just waiting, basically waiting, but Vince says no. And Baby Boy
actually setting it up quite a bit for the side of Kingsmen, but he did get punished there. Now in a 2v1, Aki and Vince with the AWP.
Let's
and
see. Ooh! Sees the head of Vince now. 1 versus 1 situation. Let's see. Aki versus Nasmi. Who's gonna win?
Nasmi did see that the bomb did drop on that A ramp, so it might be a little bit tricky here for Aki. So he has to throw a nade to cover, you know, his cross or get that initial shot onto Nasmi. Sees the one man, misses the shot.
Ooh! Kingsman Nasmi killing!
Well, first of all, that was
Johnny there.
Yeah, first of all, that was a very questionable play coming in from Nasmi. I get that he wanted to go for the cross, but he had a flash and a nade. You can throw that nade rather than to go for damage. You know, just allow yourself to actually cover where you're gonna cross. It make it that temporary smoke for you, as it does, you know, blur your opponent's vision. Oh,
being so aggressive there. 2 players. Let's see if he can kill Bart, but getting tagged. But excited and Vince killing, gets him off there. But and now different strategy now for Team Hasleft. a 3 versus 3 situation now. Asia just killing Babyba, who's just waiting there at mid, and Hannibal with a very nice position coming from him, but Vince killing Dispenser that is trying to backstab everyone. 2 versus 2 here, Excited with low HP, but Vince pretty high HP, but it's not enough.
Yeah, so I like this coming in from the side of Hasleft. Like, what they did was to give Kingsmen a taste of their own medicine, and, well, Kingsmen kind of noticed how this strategy would work out, and then just, you know, rotated over to Suicide. Could have been a very nice backstab, but, you know, Hasleft, they checked their sixes.
Ooh!
But with that, Nasmi actually killing Vince.
Nasmi, let's see if he can get El Barto right now. El Barto with 6 HP left, let's see. Just waiting patiently. Where is Bart?
Gets flashed. Now it's a 2v1 situation. Can Bart win this?
Oh!
No, he cannot, as that FAMAS from Hannibal will just finish out El Barto,
So
or
let's
Slim
see.
Chew.
And now the game is now tied up by 12, and welcome to the finals of the Minaski CSGO Shootout Season 2. This is it, the two teams that are very strong here in the Philippines, Hasleft and Team Kingsmen.
Yes, so for all you guys who are just tuning in, we are on the first map, that shall be Dust 2, and for you who are asking which maps were vetoed, it is Cobblestone and Cash.
Cash, let's see. Baby, but just waiting patiently. Who's gonna go out there?
We're just looking for people in mid though. One pushing into A short.
Let's see.
Shall be John.
Aki was committing a short push, but a very nice position from Hannibal.
12 to 12 is the points right here, or the rounds rather, as Bomb is outside A house.
Let's see, but Vince killing Gatimov there.
But there is still 2 people in bomb site B, but we do see, a sneaky beaky spot here by Dispenser. Goes for the shot, gets
kills
flashed.
one. Can he kill one more? And Dispenser and Hannibal just destroying the people who are pushing A-Long.
Beautiful communication there coming in from Dispenser and Hannibal. First of all was Dispenser, who was a distraction. Hannibal went in for a follow-up flash and just punished, just decimated their opponents with that well-timed crossfire.
Yes, exactly, and here we go. And Aki goes down. Choi, can he clutch or kick? And Hannibal with a sneaky position, but Hannibal killing Choi now. 13-12 in favor of Kingsmen.
And that gives Hannibal a hat trick. Really nicely done by the side of Kingsmen.
Alright, so Hasleft, they don't have enough money to buy good guns, and a very nice, what do you call that, decision from AsuraiPH, just using the Deagle. Can he use this effectively? Let's see.
We'll see, as it is an entry frag Deagle, so might not be, or sorry, a T-side Deagle, so unless he can go for the one taps.
One tapinino, let's see. But Gatsimov kills one, killing Choi.
Yes, now the bomb is rotating into lower tunnels. And,
Whoa.
well, this looks like... Okay, there you go.
Getting the head of Baby Boy now. AsuraiPH with an accuracy with a Deagle.
And Getsimov gets the shot there onto Aki, or sorry, Johnny, as he starts to push into lower mid.
Oh, he sees AsuraiPH, gets the head of AsuraiPH now. El Barto is now scared. Am I going out? Let's see.
Yes, as Dispenser gets a kill onto Vince, and it's only now Slim Chio alive. Can he do the 1v4, or else Kingsmen will be 2 rounds away from winning if they do win this one. So first of all, that was a really nice shot coming in from AsuraiPH, but not enough. Well, their strategy, the rotations that they did, first of all, they wanted to push into bomb site B, gets blocked off by a smoke, and then rotates
he
from
sees the
lower
head
tunnel.
of Hannibal.
Yeah, from lower tunnel into mid. That was a little bit too predictable from the side of Hasleft, but wow, Barto here just finding positions and gets him off. Kukli goes for the Kukli there.
Let's see, 1 versus situation, Gatsimov versus El Barto here. And that's the flash coming for El Barto. Gets him off. Oh, killing Exanity there with a nasty headshot. Yes. No scope headshot, actually.
And that was, I think that was a quick scope headshot.
It is, yeah. 14-12 now in favor of Kingsmen. And Kingsmen is now 2 rounds away for winning their very first map here in the finals.
Yeah, it looked like Bart could have, or sorry, Slim Chio could have gone for that win, but he didn't have the perfect timing on that AK as he goes in against, well, the upper of Kingsmen.
Oh!
Ooh, Getsimov gets heavily tagged there though.
17 HP left for Getsimov now, and we'll just smoke out middle just to fend off everything. Those who are peeking mid. And let's see, Bart.
Nasby there gets the headshot onto Johnny, making it only 4 people from the side of Hasleft. They are positioning themselves, might be a bomb site A take here. The bomb itself is actually on A short, so that might be a strategy for them, but nicely timed smoke onto A house will stop the might be push coming in from the side of Hasleft. 4v5 is still the number.
Let's see,
numbers
Baby Boy
advantage
goes
for
out, but
Kingsmen.
Vince is now out. But let's see, where is Vince?
Nasby there with a really nice angle, actually goes in for the shots.
Ooh!
Dispenser a little bit too antsy to push into A house. Wanted to go in for that backstab roll, but you know
Let's
what?
see
Barto
if he can
is
kill Animal.
that lurker.
Okay,
Asia
so
Y here.
1 versus 3 situation. Asia Y is the only man left for Team Hasleft. Let's see if he can clutch this or not. Asia Y with it up, but a very nice smoke there, just fending off Hannibal's view. But let's see, a very aggressive move there by Asia Y, just pushing and trying to kill someone. Asia Y is trying to plant the bomb, and that's the Molotov. Let's see, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be a fried chicken.
Yeah, so that was the only position Asia Y could defend himself from A long and A short.
Alright.
But you know, that Molotov just puts the nail into the coffin for Hasleft right now.
Right.
They have the economy to buy up AKs all across the board with nades. But right now, I think Kingsmen have found that winning formula in CT spawn. Like, they're capitalizing so much on Hasleft's, you know, this indecisiveness to actually push a site. They're dictating where Hasleft will actually push. If Hasleft don't push in to bomb site B because of the smoke, they know that, well, Kingsmen will know that Hasleft are going to try to go for that A side push. But since they're opening up with the headshot onto Dispenser.
Let's see, but Asia Y is now up and just trying to push A long. He sees the end of Hannibal, but Getsimov says no. And there's 2 people, right? They're just waiting. And long Getsimov trying tagging someone there. Baby Boy kills one also. 1 versus 3 situation. Choi with 52 HP left. Can he kill more? Nasby and Getsimov, the brothers of Kingsmen, are just backing off to each other. Baby Boy, let's see.
Yeah, and it's only going to be Choi alive with that C4. Can he, you know, just rotate into bomb site B and possibly go in? But he goes down, drops down onto a CT spawn, and now making it to 2v1. Does he know? No, he does not, as Nasby gets the last hit. And ladies and gentlemen, the first map will be for Kingsmen.
Alright, so congratulations to Kingsmen for winning the first map, which is Dust 2. And let's just wait for the next round or map of this